guys, so I purchased all of these. These are the 9 grid gel polishes that you see on AliExpress and Temu. I don't know if they're on Shein. I didn't even look, but I think they should be on Shein as well. But I purchased all of them, every single one that I saw that I could purchase, so you guys can see all of them. So I actually went ahead and swatched everything, because to swatch all of this would take a lifetime for you. It took me 3 days to swatch them, and it's a set of 4 in each bracket. So as you can see, I got 9, so 9 times 4. So I have 36 of them on screen, but then I have like another 5 or so that is off screen that you will see later in the video. And yeah, we are gonna look at all of them, and I've already swatched them, so we're just gonna correlate all of them with the color and just go from there. So let me go ahead and grab the swatches and we can go from there. All right. I have 4 SJP that we're gonna look at first and then go from there. So the first one I count as SJP1. They do have numbers on the side on some of them, not all of them, but I just created my own numbering system, so they are numerical. So this one is 1 for me, and this is what it looks like, and it comes with a little film on there and stuff, and I just lifted, I just peeled it on one side and held it to the side. And this is the color chart for it. These are so pretty. These are so pretty. And I do feel like a lot of the colors are gonna coincide with each other and be the same, but you know, they're different collections and stuff, and I just was like, I have to get all of them. So I did, and I had to make color charts for a few of them, especially the SJP. They did not come with a color chart. So the first couple you're gonna see have a color chart. Well, all of SJP will have my own color chart and stuff, but this is all the color, and they do come with 9. So this is SJP1 for me, and that's what the case looks like and everything. So yeah, I need another basket to put my stuff in. I'm gonna throw it in this one for now. Yeah. Then we have SJP2, and this is what's in there. You can see that I swatched it, and again it has the film for protection, and this is the colors that are in there. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. They are. Yeah, I like them. And that's all of them. And then we have SJP3, and again it has the film. And that's what that looks like. And this is the swatch for all of them. Gotta make sure I'm in camera. But this is the swatch. I love this purple right here. But yeah. And then we have SJP4. These are nudes, like browns and nudes. And that's what this one looks like. And I'm gonna try and see if I can get all 4 in camera for you guys to see. as one. I don't know. That's what all four looks like together. Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna go to these. So this one is called, I had to like go back to my order to find the name so that I can put the name on them, because I don't speak Asian. I don't know what Asian language this is, and I don't want to, you know, say the wrong thing, but I know it's an Asian dialect, and I didn't want to, you know, so I went back to my order to find the name, and this one says Relief Comes, and this is what it looks like. So these come with paper. So what I did was I fold one side of the tab so that way I can flip it, because I didn't want it to be completely open. I want it to be protected, and the only way I could protect it is by doing the tabs. So you see, I can just flip the tabs up whenever I need to use a color, just like that. And these are all gonna be, that I'm about to show, are gonna be like this. They're not like the SJP with one clear film on top of it. So yeah, so this is Relief Comes, and this one came with a swatch card, and these are all the colors in them. So they have like a silky black, a grainy black, you know, like the grainy texture, and then they have like a translucent black, and it's the same with the white. The white is silky, the grainy white, and the translucent white, and then these are translucent. So that's the colors that came in this one. So that way. And then we have Lingering Amber series, and this is what it came. This one was very oily when it came. As you can see right here, I had some issues with this, and the fold will not fold and stay at all. But you know, that's what they look like in there and stuff. But this one was very oily and stuff, but that's that one. And here's a swatch, and this one did not come with a swatch card, so I created my own. I just used my Press-On cards for that, and works fine. Make your own, you know, whatever. And this one is translucent, as you can see. If you can tell, you can see through and see the white, and I only did one coat. So all of the swatches I did was just one coat, and this is what it looks like. All right, let's move on to the next. Then we have Poetic Spring Breeze, and this is what it looks like in there. I'm gonna make sure I'm in camera, and yeah. And again, I did the flap for all of them, just to, you know, not have them open. And I have the swatch. Here it is. That's what it looks like. So this is like a really nice spring color palette. I am in love with it. The yellows, the pinks, this red. This is like a soft cherry blossom kind of red, and the green, and they're all pretty. They give spring. All these colors definitely give the spring vibes and everything. All right. And now we move on to the next one. There's so many. And now we have Autumn Harvest. So let me open it. And that's what it looks like. And again, I have the flaps. These are browns, autumn, right? And here's the swatch. And these are all browns. I did have a little difficulty curing this one for some reason, and I had to do a stick tab between the polish and the swatch thing, but it's on there, so yeah. And this is what it looks like. All right, let's get to the next one. We have, make sure I'm in camera, Tranquility Book, and the name is right there, Tranquility Book. That I use my label maker to create these names, and I put them on here on the front and also on the swatch pad. And this is what Tranquility Book has, these colors. I love this purple and this green. It's very calming colors here, and I really, really like them. And I like that it has a black, a white, and a gray, and they have a brown, can you believe, and a red, like, yeah. And these are sort of light colors as well, and I like them. All right. Now we have Mountain and Sea. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It's so, you know, so nice. I just like this, you know, and this is the colors. I'm just gonna flap open a few for you to see. And now I'm gonna show you the swatch book. And this is the swatch. So pretty. These are pretty colors, I'm not even gonna lie. I did have some curing issues with this one, which is number 9, but yeah, I worked it out. But yep, that's what they look like. All right, now let's move on to this one, Sunset Concert. Let me open it, and that's what it looks like. Again, I'm gonna open some flaps for you. So it looks like, see, these have like little color pebbles in them. I don't know what to call them, like little dust thingy, like glitter stuff in them. That's what it looks like. And here is the swatch. That's what the back looks like. So I didn't have to label this one with my label maker because the name is on the swatch pad. That's, I can read in English. But this is the swatch, and you can see the little glitter in here, and that's what it looks like. Yeah. All right. And I actually like that one as well. And now we're gonna do this one. Let me pull it out. It will come out. All right. I guess I should push them down, and then that will make, yeah. So we have half cup. Just the casing, you know, with the little flaps on them is so pretty. It's like, oh, I think I'm gonna see some good stuff in here. And we have a brown. This is like a Mirandy gray. And then we have this blue. So let's go ahead and look at the swatch. And this is what it looks like. Ain't that pretty? This is giving like a little bit of a spring vibes per se. I need to move this so it's not in my face. Yeah, Okay. So this is very pretty, and this is what it looks like. I like it. This is giving like a little bit of spring vibes, I have to say. Yeah. All right. Let's go on to the next. Then we have Morandi oil. This is what the inside looks like. And this is the colors. Let me do the blue one. And then let's do this one. All right, and now let's look at the swatch book. And these are all creams. They're all creams. Well, no, there's actually some glitter ones I have. I think I have 2 glitter ones, and we'll get to that one. So this is what Morandi oil looks like. Yep. All right. Now we have Y2K. Y2K. So we're expecting like bright colors. All right, so that's the purple. And they're not bright, are they? Well, not all of them. I don't think the purple is like super bright. And then the green. The green looks like. And then here and there. Doesn't this look like Y2K? This definitely look like Y2K. It reminds me of Real House on MTV. You remember that series? People, I'm telling my age. But yeah, this reminds me of Y2K 2000s. Definitely. I like it. I like it a lot. It's very nostalgic and stuff. But yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next. Now we have Never Sleep City. This is what it looks like. And just showing you some of the colors. So I have them numbers from bottom up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's how I have it numbered. I know some people probably go 1, 2, 3 downwards, but I went downwards up. So yeah. And this is what Never Sleeps City looks like. And these are like cover colors, very autumn in a sense colors. I feel like you can still use these since there's so much nudes going on, and then they have the black and white. You can use this all the time and stuff. So I like this one, and this is what it looks like. All right. And now we're gonna get into the next one. And this is Monet's Garden. Monet's Garden. And this is what the inside looks like. Isn't that pretty? It looks like a little garden, ain't it? Yeah, I love packaging. Like, maybe if I should get in, I don't know. No, I don't need to get into packaging. I probably mess it all up. But yeah, whoever does packaging, thumbs up. So let's look at them. This one, and then there's this green, and then let's do this blue. Yep. And now I'm going to show you the swatch. This is the swatch from Monet's Garden. Isn't it pretty? Show me. Yeah, I am. I have to keep double checking, but this is Monet's Garden. And these are like pastels and stuff. So these can be worn spring and summer. Definitely spring and summer colors right here. All right, let's move on. Now we have The Wind Sings. Open it. It looks like a party, right? The wind sings. So it's like, let's dance. Let me open some up. What it looks like. And we have a black right here. Nope, that's like a brown, like a greenish brown. Yeah. And then I'll show you the swatch. And this is the colors. This is giving more fall colors. The Wind Sings. Yeah, this is giving more fall. I think this is a fall, winter time colors. But they're pretty, all the same. Yeah. All right. Move on to the next. This is Candy Glass. Let's open this one. And this one. And this one. Oop. Oop, I got it stuck on that one. Okay. All good. And this is what they look like. And these are transparent. These are actually transparent colors as well. Translucent, I guess I should say translucent colors. Candy Glass. And that's what that looks like. It's an odd set of colors to put together because they're mostly like dark colors. So I'm thinking this will be more like a summer, fall kind of colors, because when you think of Candy Glass, you're thinking like summer, but I'm not really getting a full summer vibe from this. I'm getting more fall, but yeah, but since it's a glass transparent color, translucent, I don't know, we'll see, but still nice colors. All right. And now we have this one, which I have no idea what the name is. Maybe it's inside. Nope, I did not name it. I think I didn't name it because of the picture. And I believe the swatch card also have the same picture. So I'll just show you some colors. That one. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty pink. And then we have this blue, and this blue is pretty as well. Yeah. And now the swatch card. Yeah, these are very, very pretty colors. This is spring, summer colors, in my opinion. They are. They're pretty, very pretty. These are definitely spring, summer colors. I really like them. Like this. Yeah. Yeah, I can see myself in that color. I'm not a big pink person, but I could see myself wearing that color. Yeah, all right. Let's get on to the next. And now we have, oops, make sure my, okay. Now we have Blossoming Pinella Ternata. I hope I said that right. And this is what it looks like. That's so pretty, isn't it? That's very pretty. I absolutely like this. Packaging is everything. Oh, and this is one of the glitter ones. This is one of the glitter ones. Okay. And then this yellow. This is definitely one of the glitter ones. Ooh, I mixed up my cards. Okay, so this goes on the bottom and this goes up top. Okay, and here it is. So I swatched these on top of the swatch little tabby thingy. these two, just so I know, you know, it has a rough texture to it. And then I swatched the rest underneath, and I did not top coat these at all. But yeah, these are very, very pretty colors, all of them, and they can be used anytime, any season. These are very perfect transitional colors that can be used for any season, in my opinion, and I love them. I love them. But yeah, this is Blossoming Pinilla Ternata. Okay, let's move on to the next. And now we have Clear and Calm Tune. Let's open it. And there's that one. This one. And this one. And then here is the swatch for Clear and Calm Tune. These are pretty colors. They are giving a spring and fall vibes. So I think like these colors could be worn right when spring starts and right when autumn starts as well. I mean, you can probably get away in the summertime with these colors, but yeah, these are mostly like warm colors, so they're perfect for cold weather and stuff colors. But I feel like, hey, if you buy it, you can wear it whenever the hell you want, okay? I want to say duh. Yeah, anyway, but yeah, these are pretty, and the packaging is everything. Let's move on to the next one. And now we have color change with temperature. I am not going to show you guys any color change for this one. I know, no, maybe another video I will, but we have so much to get through right now. Yeah. So we have this one. That's pretty purple. That's a pretty purple. And this one is another pretty purple. All right. And, ooh, my tab fell off. See what I'm saying? Like, they're not sticking onto my tabs. I'm feeling like I need to roughen up my tabs before I paint them. But let me go ahead and just show you this, and I'll fix it right after. But this is what they look like. This is pretty. I really like this. These colors are just something you'd want to use all the time. These are very pretty colors, and then they're temperature changing. So yeah, I'll probably show you guys when I do them on a actual swatch stick, so I can dip them in hot and cold water. I'm not gonna be dipping my swatch card in any hot or cold water. So yeah, well, let me go ahead real quick and fix this one before I put it away, if I can figure out. Okay. And I've just been taking like little stickies, double-sided stickies, and re-sticking them to the swatch card. That's what I've been doing, instead of me repainting them like that. Hey, if it works, it works. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this away. Let's get on to the next one. And this one is called Ancient Tea Horse Road. And this is what it looks like. Packaging again. This is so pretty. And then we have that one. And that one. And this one. so pretty. And the swatch card, here's what it looks like in the back, you know, right here. I did have some difficulty with this one, which is number 2. I have to mention with curing, but you know, I figured it out. But that's what it all looks like. All right, it's just a bunch of nudes again. Okay, and now we're on to this one, and it's Sunrise on the Horizon. And this is what it looks like. Oh, it's so pretty, right? And let's look at this one. That's number 4, number 5, and number 6. And the swatch card, this is what it looks like. And I didn't put it the name on it because it's on the back. And this is what it looks like. Okay, move on to the next. Oh, green plum boiled wine. That's the name that was on there. Don't ask me, okay? And that's what that looks like. And then there's this one. And then there's that one. Green plums. And this is a swatch. These are beautiful colors. These are like very much spring colors, you know, and they could go a little for fall as well, but these are definitely spring colors. And you can wear these in the summer. Like I see like this and this and this being worn in the summer. They're very good colors. I like them. I like them a lot. Okay, let's move on to the next. And now we have tea brewing around the stove. Packaging. And pink. A green. Oop. A brown. All right, and now let's go ahead and look at the swatch book. Tea brewing around the stove. These are nice colors. I really like them. Ah, this blue. They're all pretty, and I believe these are translucent colors, but don't hold me to it. But they're very pretty subtle colors. These can be good for fall and spring. Like these are definitely spring colors, and then you have your nudes. So all around, all year round and everything, I guess. Yeah, because some people do like wearing their browns all year round. So this is nice. And then we have this one, which I did not name because the swatch card and the casing is the same. And that's what it looks like. And pretty, so pretty, so pretty. This is so pretty. That's a pretty color. Okay. And this one, this is swatch for it. I just did them together because I didn't want to hide this. And this is so pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. And then I have these these are the first batch that I purchased a few weeks ago, when they started showing up like a few months ago. And I just went ahead and actually they were sitting for a while, and then eventually I swatched them and I was like, oh my god, these are fantastic. And I ended up purchasing all of them and everything. I did double purchase some colors, so those will be in a giveaway soon, and stuff, like a few of them. Yeah, but we have this one, which is the Story of Rose, and I will have to show you the swatch for that because they are glued, well, not glued, but double side taped onto a drawer. And I was trying to get them off, but it's complicated, so I just left them. But this is what this one looks like and stuff. And I will go ahead and video my wall with the swatches of these and stuff. And then we have Fairy Bomb, and this is another glitter one. Let me grab this. And that's what that looks like right in camera. Yeah. This is another glitter one. Oop. Okay. Then we have Horny Milk Tea. Listen, I did not make these names up. They just came this way, okay? And this is another nude collection. And I will show you guys my wall with the swatches that I cannot remove. I can't remove them because they're glued on, not glued on, but taped on really well with the double-sided tape. Then we have Pearlized Cream. And this is also another glitter. It's like a soft glitter color with a pearl effect, and stuff. And I'll definitely, again, show you guys what these look like. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. Okay. And then we have this one, no name. And this is like a grainy one. It's a grainy texture gel polish. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a grainy gel polish. And I'll show you a swatch of them as well and stuff. I mean, they're all on the same wall. They're literally all on the same wall. And then we have this one, which I also believe is a pearl as well. So this one is also a pearl texture. That's what it looks like. And I will show you this as well. And here is the wall with the colors that I didn't show. That's everything on here. So yeah, that's everything, guys. This is all of them that I own and I purchased. I hope this video was enlightful and showed you guys all the ones that are out there. And there's so many out there, so many out there. And if you were trying to figure out which one to get, and if, you know, I hope my video brings some insight to help you guys decide on which one to get as well. And yeah, before I go, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. And again, thank you for the support. I really appreciate you guys' support. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.